Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Tuesday for me. I think I had to think about it. Gosh, I mean, I am in another, it is Tuesday. It is Monday for you. It's, another day, another city for me. So I left Changsha yesterday and came here to Chengde, which is not to be confused with This is Changde, which is not to be confused with Chengde, or not to be confused with Chengdu or Chengdu. So, yeah. But, so I have yet to get accustomed to a new place. And I'll only be here for a day or two, and then I have to figure out where I'm going next. I'm not sure. But what I thought I would do, because I had some really wonderful hosts while I was in Changsha, the city I just left. And on Sunday, one of the families took me around to Orange Island, which is just a small little island that's in the middle of the river that runs through Changsha. Changsha is in the middle of the country. It's not by the ocean or anything, but it has a very wide river. And this island is in the middle of the river. And the reason that it is so renowned is that Chairman Mao Tse-Tung, was in university in Changsha, and supposedly is reputed to have gotten his inspiration for the foundational tenets of the communist philosophy on this island. And so he actually, Chairman Mao, when he was a young man, actually wrote a poem, I think from this island, looking out across, into the land, across the water, and talked about like the beauty of the area and things like that. So the island is beautiful and very green, and I'll show you, but it also has this humongous statue of Chairman Mao as a young man. So I thought I would take you a little bit on my tour this morning of Changsha and Orange Island. So let's do it. I don't know how to share this without it being... Wait, where do I do this? Oh no, that doesn't do it. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the beautiful park. As you're arriving onto the island, you take a little trolley and drive, it drives, or you can walk as well. I was feeling quite tired on Sunday, so my hosts were kind and let me relax in the trolley. So we just took the trolley until we got close to the statue, and then we got out and walked. That was very short. That was much shorter than I expected. This one's 49 seconds, but it's vertical. It's like, to me, it's like impressionist painting, These beautiful trees with the pink flowers and the green grass. I don't think the color is coming through quite well enough on the video. I can see the difference. kind of more faded. There's the trolley. So yeah, it looks more faded when I'm looking at it on the screen here. I'm not sure why. Hey, Balloon. I started to do the herbs and spices this morning, and then I was like, I just went on this really cool tour of Changsha on Sunday, and I thought I wanted to share the pictures. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so then we got to the this is the little family, the host family. Who's so cute. There's the statue, so you can see how big it is. And then there was some really beautiful, let's see if I can get kind of the video. I think it was, maybe it's this one. Let's see, which kind of shows. Oh, it's weird. It's really getting blown out when I play it on the screen, right? Like it looks really weird. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's so very pretty. It's like all weird. The face is all blown out. I don't know why. Must be a setting or something that I have to check. But at least you can see it when I make it smaller. You can see how beautiful it is. This picture was taken at the very tip of the island, which is, again, I guess maybe that's where he was when he composed the poem, was like at the tip of the island. And they had like behind that point, they have these beautiful
pretty, beautiful thing.
That's my host explaining and reading what it says on the stones. And then, I was quite the spectacle yesterday. I mean, on Sunday. I mean, I always have the little kids are the best because they're just like, they see you and they're like, bah, and their eyes widen. And then they feel kind of nervous because they want to say something, but they are nervous. And if they get up their courage, they'll be like, hello. And they'll be like, hello. But these kids, they were super cute. Obviously, they were in like all in the same outfit, maybe from a school or something. And then they had their flags. And so I was like, let's take a picture. So they all like gathered around and took a picture. It was really fun. That's much more fun than like having the strange men who come up and ask to have a picture taken with me, which happens too. But yeah, and I mean, it's all harmless. So I just do it. Sometimes I'm not in the mood and I say no, but for the most part I do. Yeah. And this was my host family. And this was just getting in, like, as you're entering into to go into the park, just like showing like how many people. I mean, this is a Sunday and it's right before the holiday, so we're coming up onto spring festival, New Year. So it's a busy time, but I just thought it was kind of funny because they were like, yeah, it's a beautiful park and it'll be nature and quiet. And I was like, this is Chinese version of like beautiful park and nature and quiet. So yeah, and then the delicious food, amazing foods that she prepared, amazing chef. Yeah, so we had shrimp, we had beef, we had the amazing mushroom soup. It's like made mushrooms and goji berries, and it's very sweet, kind of like a sweet tea soup. This is squid, I think. This one is, I don't remember now. I think this one was beef again. And this one, I don't know. I think it was maybe an egg. And then this one was like a mushroom. And yeah, I did. I have eaten many things since I've been here. And I have increasingly let go of any questions about the food. I will say, like, there was actually, I did a thing about some hot pot. I think I might even have it up here. Yeah, I do. This is the hot pot. So hot pot, you pick things, you put them in the hot pot, right? So here's the hot pot. You put the food in there. This was actually this was actually a rotating, train kind of hot pot situation. And so this would just go by. This was also in Changsha. This was my other host in Changsha. I was really well taken care of in Changsha, I have to say. They were very kind. So this is just going by, and you just take what you'd like for yourself, and each person has their own individual hot pot. So you can kind of, it's really jerky too. Maybe this is just my connection today. That might be what it is. And the connection is low, and so it's bringing back a poor quality pictures for you guys. So yeah, I don't know if you saw, there were some chicken feet there. I have had chicken feet. I have had duck blood. I have had duck intestine. I have, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. I was quite afraid of that one, but it was okay. There is like brain, and I haven't had that. Yeah, so there's different things I haven't had, and I may not, but this was really pretty. This was like in preparation for Spring Festival again. They just like have everything decorated with all the lanterns. So I'm really excited to see, Spring Festival is going to be super fun. And then I also met, I'm kind of getting off target here, but I also met lots of cool college students. I was invited to go and speak to this group of college students. And this was the first group. Was this the first group? Yeah, this was the first group that I talked with. It was just really fun. They were asking such good questions, and their English was awesome. And so it was really nice to be able to have those meaningful conversations with all of them. And then I was asked to talk to another class, which was this one. And that one was also really fun. And they asked me to do a little Qigong demonstration, which I did. And apologies to my master if I did not do a good job. But yeah. And again, it was just really fun. They're just so open and interested and really wanting to learn about America. And they were asking very pointed questions and very strong, direct questions. And it's just lovely. It's so nice to have that exchange. And I really think we need to have more of that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just my hotel. So this was the owner of that school with the college students. And this is one of the students who gave me an orange from her hometown, which was very special. So like from her grandmother's tree. This orange was from her grandmother's tree. And giving an orange is also a very auspicious thing, especially as you go into the new year. So it was a very special gift. So, yeah. So that was it. That was it for my Changsha tour. Oh, this was some of the students that I met some of the younger students as well. And this little girl was so cute because she had just lost her tooth. That was her first tooth. And she had just lost it. And I just love that because it was just such a universal thing for the little kid to lose their first tooth and the pride that she had and everything. So, yeah. And, yeah, this also was one of my host families on Saturday, the ones that did the hot pot with me. And this little girl is amazing. She can speak English like phenomenal, and just the great personality, so friendly. And her mom actually is a really good videographer and content creator, and so she created some summaries of videos of us. So that was really nice too. I don't have those on my desktop, so I can't share them. But yeah, So that was it. Oh, thanks, Bloom. Yeah, kind of like dim sum, but instead of the servers walking around with the items, it's on the conveyor. Right. Yeah, exactly. And also, it was kind of unusual because each of us had our own individual hot pots. So when I've done hot pot before, there's one pot in the middle of the table that everyone's sharing, and um, you have your items around the outside, and everyone is sharing the same pot. And so that's kind of funny because you have to search for the things that you put in, and your chopsticks meet up in the pot and stuff like that. In this restaurant, you each had your own individual hot pot, which was really, really cool. You didn't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. Your grandma always made you try everything. Yeah. I mean, I do. I feel like that's part of, being here and being part of the culture. It's to try the food, and to try the things, especially when it's homemade. When people have made the food, then I really want to make sure and honor that and try it. I'm so grateful and impressed with anyone who makes food, but especially when they make these beautiful dishes for me as their guest. So, yeah, she is really cute with her bow. Strawberry is her name. So, okay. Well, that was it for today. Just a little quick tour of Changsha and Orange Island and the giant statue of Mao Tse-Tung and Chairman Mao as a young man. And I hope that you have a wonderful start to your week. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, her name is Strawberry. They take names that are very cute. There's like Strawberry and Lemon, and sometimes it will be like Cece or something that is a little bit more similar to our names, but they are taking English names, just something that they like that they want to use as their name. And I think it's similar for me. If I choose a Chinese name, I'll choose something that is easy for me to remember, easy for me to say, and maybe has some kind of meaning that I like. So, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to sign off for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.